Hello, welcome back. Just a quick video then on, and I never do this sort of thing, but a tweet that's just come out in the last half an hour from Matic, basically saying that Coinbase, and it has, Coinbase is now considering listing them as one of their digital assets, which, to be honest, is pretty impressive at this stage in Matic's life, because they are a very new coin, not really being utilised yet. They're still building out there and haven't rolled out their actual mainnet. But that aside, they do have a strong team. They do have a large goal. They probably could quite easily get large scale adoption once it's up and running. They've also got members of the team that have already, and I think they still might actually work for Coinbase. So as alongside their seed funding, they've got ties with Coinbase since before they were even listed on Binance. So it does kind of make sense that they have arrived on this considerations list. I'm just surprised to see it there, especially with Harmony One as well, but I am surprised to see it there, alongside coins, like Waves and things that have been around for a long time. So yeah, but at the same time, it's really good news. And what we've seen with the wake of this good news, bear in mind this has just happened half an hour ago, we've just seen ourselves a little spike here as a result of that news, just popping up and retesting the 50 simple and 50 exponential. So interesting but predictable spike there. Whether this news is enough to have a continuation of this spike is different altogether. A lot of the time these are just reactions. The nature of the market and the nature of the movement is always going to be generally the precursor to where it's going as a whole. So yeah, it's good news, but it is simply a tweet, but it could be the start of something pretty fruitful. I know a lot of people are talking about what they're going to do if they're holding Matic and they can't trade it come the end of September. And so time is ticking for those people. That's the US customers. So this would be a good piece of news for for those US customers of Binance, but also good news for anyone in general. Matic looks like it's making stronger moves in its business than it is with its price, but price will follow the nature of the business. And if the business is successful and the coin is utilised effectively, then there's absolutely no reason why it's not going to gain in price generally. If it does get on Coinbase, I do expect a bit of a pump, to be honest with you, because it will relieve those US customers of their worries of being able to hold on to Matic and sell it somewhere eventually. So, good news overall. Let's just see where this takes us. Let's not get too excited. It is just news. We've got to wait for that altcoin dominance to start to perk up a bit, which it has done a little bit today actually, which is good news. Probably led by the Bitcoin halving event, but a lot of these other coins now, EOS as well, they're all pumping quite hard at the moment, alongside Bitcoin, who is also pumping pretty hard. So it'll be interesting to see how this all works out in general. Looking at it now, the situation now, Bitcoin has had this big move up here, this golden cross on the 4-hourly. It's going to be difficult to say if it's able to continue this without having a small pullback. I do expect probably a retest of it's at support, it's out of resistance now, but I would expect a little pullback before it continues. But considering we've got that golden cross here, and continuation, it probably is inevitable. So it will be a battle between the alts and Bitcoin certainly got the upper hand. We'll have to see how it all plays out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy and have a nice evening. Take it easy. Thanks a lot.